You're watching 48 Fastcast.
All right, y'all, 7:01. Happy Monday. Thanks for tuning in for the 48 Fastcast. Some showers out there, so be aware you may want to grab the umbrella.
Yeah, if you've gotten tired of the, constant sunshine over the past week and weekend, right, you might get some rain today.
Yes, today as well as tomorrow, maybe even into Wednesday too. Not many people complaining about the weekend we had, but it is important that we also get some rainfall occasionally. I think that's what Jonathan was hinting at. Yes, some light scattered showers out the door this morning. It should not be terribly impactful for your morning drive to work or taking the kids to school. Obviously, a lot of school districts are on fall break this week, so a little less traffic volume regarding school buses and everything like that. But the rainfall, it will be enough to make you pop your umbrella or flip on your windshield wipers up into parts of northwest Alabama here, Lauderdale, Colbert, Franklin, down into Lawrence, Limestone, Morgan County, Cullman County. This rain just tracking from the south to the north, and it will continue for a good portion of your morning. By the afternoon, though, breaks in the clouds expected, even some occasional sunshine, and we'll have more rain-free hours for the later part of your day. Until we get to the overnight into tomorrow. Tomorrow's the most active day of the week as far as rain and storm coverage. We got temps right now out the door in the 60s to low 70s.
This is your 48 First Alert Road Report, sponsored by Bankston Motorhomes.
All right, we still have that crash on 72 at County Road 9 or Wright Road here. This is in the Coxsey area, causing some pretty significant delays in the eastbound lane. So just be aware of that if you are traveling through this area this morning. Taking you now to Decatur, where we're seeing some slowdowns on 31 northbound as you're approaching the Hudson Memorial Bridge, and also on the bridge itself in the southbound lanes. Drive times right now are still looking pretty good. Meridianville to Huntsville about 25 minutes. Hampton Cove to Huntsville about 9. Jonathan.
All right, thanks, Gina. Well, one man is in the hospital this morning after getting hit by a vehicle in Huntsville. It happened on Sunday. HMZ officials tell us a man was hit along the parkway near Max Luther Drive and Oakwood Avenue. The man suffered critical injuries and was transported to Huntsville Hospital. The driver was not injured, and as of now, there's no word on if they'll face any charges. We have reached out to Huntsville police and are working to get more information.
Now to a freak accident in Colbert County, where a woman has died after a piece of heavy equipment rolled on top of her. Sheriff Eric Ballantyne told our media partners at the Times Daily this happened on Allsboro Road off US 72 Friday. That is near Cherokee. The victim, identified as 47-year-old Tanya Presley, was taken to the hospital where she later died of her injuries. The coroner says the equipment that fell on top of her was a, quote, large loader. Rainbow City police have arrested a Florence man they say led them on a high-speed chase over the weekend. During that pursuit, an officer was injured. The Rainbow City Police Department says they were first made aware about a high-speed chase involving a stolen car on Saturday. Their officers were trying to catch the suspect on Highway 411, that driver going more than 100 miles per hour. The pursuit went through Gadsden and ended at Cleveland Avenue near the I-59 interchange. Officials say one officer was treated at the hospital for his injuries. Zachary Malone of Florence, the accused suspect, was arrested and charged.
More sex crime victims are coming forward after a traveling veterinarian was accused of abusing a Lauderdale County girl and threatening to kill her mother. 52-year-old Gregory Ford is being held in jail in Florida for sexual battery of a minor. Back in August, Ford's alleged relationship with a 15-year-old girl was exposed when her mother uncovered explicit images and messages that were in her phone. The FBI believes that he abused up to 15 different women and girls between 15 to 20 years old. The day before his arrest, investigators say he threatened to kill the girl's mother over text. Investigators also say that Ford told the mother he was in love with her daughter and they were soulmates.
Each young girl felt that she was special and she was the one in his eyes. After they come to the realization of what has happened to them and how they've been taken advantage of, it turns into an anger. The focus right now on behalf of all the victims is really the criminal prosecution and making sure that he's put behind bars for a very long time.
The Florence victim, who is now 17, released a statement saying, quote, "What he did to me was not love, it was abuse, control, and manipulation," end quote. Ford's first court appearance in Florida will be this upcoming week.
Well, still to come, Madison city leaders have approved the 2026 budget. What it looks like ahead.
Welcome back. Well, Madison City leaders just approved a $135 million budget for the 2026 fiscal year.
Yeah, that budget includes money for road and recreation projects, public safety, and even a pay increase for some employees. Madison Mayor Paul Finley tells us the new budget is fairly conservative. Finley says this is because there was a bit of a slowdown in the past year when it came to sales tax and property tax revenue. This year's budget gives eligible employees a 2.5% raise. City officials also allocated funds to take care of multiple construction projects across the city. They include adding more turn lanes at the Old Madison Pike and Hughes Road intersection and a roundabout at the intersection of Balch Road and Gooch Lane. Finley says while the budget is rather mundane, it includes everything the city needs to run successfully in the next year.
This budget takes care of needs. I think when it comes to some of the wants, and that's where you come to a conservative budget, you look 6 months down the line and say, let's take care of what we have to and push some of those other projects down the line. So I don't think it's necessarily that we've honed back and taken too much away. It's just taking a conservative approach to let's get this done first and see where we stand 6 months from now.
Money has also been set aside for changes to the front of Palmer Park.
Now, your first alert weather with meteorologist Eric Burke.
7:08 on a Monday morning. Hope you had a great weekend. This is how we start off our work week and school week for some school districts, but not all. Many on fall break here, but we've got light scattered showers, just enough to kind of wet down the roads, maybe make visibility a little bit worse than it would be if we weren't tracking rainfall. It's also pretty warm and breezy, and today does bring chances for rain, mostly for the morning hours. Your Monday afternoon should be dry. We've got a couple rounds of scattered showers to get through tomorrow morning into the afternoon, and then tomorrow evening, probably the best coverage of rain showers and storms that we'll see all week. Shower chances falling off for Wednesday and Thursday. Talking about that cold front coming in. Look at our humidity levels dropping off for the end of the week. Thursday, Friday, next weekend look amazing. I'm giving you that early heads up, that first alert about good weather, not just impactful weather. Rainfall, at least for the next 3 days, you're probably picking up about 1/4 to 1/2 inch of rain. Some of you could see 1 inch or more of rainfall. Tomorrow evening storms should not be strong to severe, just some heavy rain and maybe some thunder and lightning to go along with it. But I know it's Monday morning at 7:09. Next weekend looks so good.
Yeah, excited for that. Well, thanks for watching the 48 Fastcast.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Make sure to tune back in to our streaming 10 o'clock Talking TVL and then 10:30 Weather Extra. Until then, have a great Monday.